sharing mic. Not really. Well, Paul, John, thank you for doing a great job with your speeches. Nothing like putting the pressure on. Well rehearsed, obviously.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that we haven't met, this is Nigel. My name's Jason, the better of the best two men. I'd like to start off by saying that I haven't got a bloody clue what Paul has chosen to have two best men. Myself and Nigel did have a long discussion about it not long ago, and it baffles us both. Why you pick Nigel?
So, I've been working on this speech for months now, also Paul thinks. In actual fact, I started it 2 weeks ago, and Jay started just 2 days ago. It's all because we are working so close to each other, and there is a pub in the middle that this speech was done. Otherwise, I would still be doing this on my own.
Before we get stuck in, I'd like to say, first of all, say a few thank yous on behalf of Paul. First of all, thank you all for coming to celebrate Paul and Helen's Day, but special thanks to those who stayed at home. You made doing this speech that little bit early easier. Thanks to my fellow best man, Nigel, to mine, the master of nothing, and the rest of the group, and you made being best man at Donald with all your help for pretty much organising yourselves on this night day.
And finally, a big thank you to all the bridesmaids, but not forgetting the flower girl Lenny. You've all both helped Helen and Paul to have a perfect day, and you all look lovely. We're going to start this speech the same way that Paul is going to have to start every day for the rest of his life. So Paul, please take note. Helen, you look absolutely stunning. As I'm sure everyone in this room will all agree. I know it doesn't take much effort, and it's a good job as you make up for Paul. I mean, look at him, it's costed a fortune, and he still looks like that.
Today of all days, we are feeling more confused than ever as to why Helen has married Paul. She's clearly out of his league. I always told that girl that her husband that's tall, dark, and handsome. I guess I'll let Paul pick up me and Nigel to tell him he's at least tall.
So, I've been sat thinking of a story I could tell, and I don't know how, but Paul has managed for 17 years to get away with it, doing anything stupid enough for me to embarrass him on his wedding day. Well done, Paul, you've made it great help for me. Cheers.
You're welcome.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. He's always seemed to be the most sensible one out of us. From things such as getting a job straight out of school, although it never lasted, to never getting into any serious trouble without the help of myself, although Helen probably disagrees with this on a daily basis. However, the small things that I think should be worrying are the things that are just classic Paul. These always seem to revolve around bedtime. Don't worry, I'm going to keep them as a secret, Helen. So, like I said, we've known each other a long time, and we used to stay over at each other's houses as kids, doing what kids do, top and tailing, and getting to smell each other's feet. So, thank you, Kevin and Jennifer, for letting me share this experience with your son time and time again. As the years has passed, we still to this day stay over at each other's houses, sharing beds. It even happened on the stag do. This was mainly due to Jay's very bad organisation, putting everybody in double rooms and not twin rooms. Thank you for that, Jay. Lads, that were on the stag do. Again, I'm very sorry for that. But anyway, the worrying thing with me and Paul is we don't top and tail anymore. Instead, we wake up gazing deeply into each other's eyes. Of course, there are some times that Paul doesn't make it to bed though. But this always seems to be due to having a heavy night on the beer. When he doesn't make it to bed, being the worrying half of this relationship, Sorry. When he doesn't make it to bed, I wake up thinking, where is he? So as the caring half in this relationship, I get up and start looking for him. He's not in the spare room with Helen. He's not in the bathroom hugging the toilet. So therefore, he must be on the sofa. Well, he isn't. Instead, I walk into the kitchen to find him rolled up on the floor in our rug that should be spread out nice and flat in the living room with his face up against the cat tray, smelling what the cats had done the night before. I'm glad, after all these years, Paul, you finally found something better than my feet to smell.
Being genuinely baffled, I can only assume that those of you here today are also confused as to why Helen's married Paul. So when I sat down to write this speech, just 2 years ago, I decided to highlight Paul's best features, and at least Helen's mum Jacqueline can sleep easy tonight. Paul's a true gentleman. Ladies of Oldham can attest this fact that he's one hell of a smooth operator. It's easy to see how Helen fell under his charm once you've seen him in action. When I first saw Paul Steady almost 10 years ago, I was blown away. It was custom for Paul to worm his way close to an unsuspecting girl. His hair, expertly styled, with a full tub of jab. And to capture undivided attention by stamping his feet as loudly as possible on the floors of the walkabout. As many times as required, until they turn around. Once he had their attention, he'd take their hand, spin them around the dance floor, and finish this routine by repeatedly tapping his cheek until they gave in and gave him a peck on both cheeks, and then he'd go in for the kill. At this point, they'd usually have to run off to cool themselves down. They must have really cooled down, as they never came back. Though, I'm sure the hearts of many Oldham girls are broken today. Congrats once again on nailing him down, Ellen. Not only is Paul a true gentleman, but he's a real sophisticated guy. You would catch Paul taking his sights every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. A real sight for sore eyes. He's a regular in the set of Envy, the Sticky Dance of Tokyo's, and Liquid. In fact, it was Paul that introduced me to the custom of drinking wine by the pint of Liquid. And Machiavelli man, his ability to handle his beer, and my first 4 years of knowing Paul are a complete blur thanks to his alcoholic concoctions. I'd love to reassure John that he can drink any man at the table, but unfortunately, it will be Ellen carrying Paul over the threshold tonight.
Moving on. Growing up, Paul has always enjoyed football, like most lads. However, he's never actually found a team he fully supports.
Oh, yeah.
See that look? That's because he knows it's true. It started with Everton and then moved on to a real team, choosing Manchester United. He now claims this is not true, and he has always supported Manchester City. But we all know this is a massive lie, and he never actually stopped supporting United. He is the typical example of a closet red.
So, then from me, thank you both for letting me be a part of your big day. Been an honour to be good enough to make it onto your best man shortlist. Decisiveness is one of Paul's strong points. In all honesty, I couldn't think of a more perfect couple. Ellen, thank you for seeing past Paul's many shortcomings. With you by his side, I can always see what you've seen in him. You made one of my best friends happier than you ever know. Plus, we're all glad that the girls of Oldham can finally stop hiding.
That's one. Two. That's three.
Alright, and you. Where's the turkey?
Always thinking about food, aren't you? So, Paul, I've just handed you some gifts. I would now like you to pass gift one on to Helen.
That one.
Helen, please will you open it? Whilst you open it, Paul. Paul, you need to remember, this is for Mrs. Broadhurst. The true. saying. Helen is a true red fan of the house. Therefore, you cannot start wearing it in secret around the house when nobody's in. Follow on with the gifts. Paul, can you now please open gift number 2? Helen, can you please open gift number 3? Yeah. Alright, I should have wrote it on. I forgot to give thanks. Might take a while, alright. Carry on. So, this is how you'll spend the rest of your life. Paul, all thoughts and ideas that you have from this day on, you are now going to write them down with your pen and paper and then pass it on to Helen for her to read. Helen, once you've done this, your pen is for signing it and granting it permission. If this being the case, I can't imagine you will use it that often more. So end up from me anyway. Paul, I would like to say thank you for being such a good mate for such a long time. Soft. Thank you for letting me return the honour. You've been your best man, because you were mine. Jesus Christ. I blamed it completely on the egg bombs. It means a lot to me, and I won't forget it. Helen, thank you for letting me do this as well. As we all know, you have the final say. I know you make a great couple, and that you will have a very happy life together, full of memories, laughter, and arguments. This being when you don't listen, Paul. Just remember, Helen is always right, and you are always wrong. There is one last thing I would like Paul to do. Helen, please can you place, just make sure. Yeah, please can you place your right hand on the table. Paul, please can you place your left hand on top of your wife's. Now look at each other and look at all your witnesses around you. I want you to remember this moment for the rest of your life. Look at your hands. Paul, please remember, this is the last time you are ever going to have the upper hand in this
So, ladies and gentlemen, can you all please stand?